Hello, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. My name is Ussur. We are waiting for the opening ceremony. Oh, hey! Is that Bogat Jack or whatever his name is? Is this Bogan Jack? That's where he's hiding. I need to fight him anyway. If it ain't Fighty McFightin' words. I want to hug you. Very cute, still fighting words. He's gonna fight you no matter what. Whack! He's down!
Yeah.
Got lucky, mate. Forgot to move my face out of the way with that move you do. Yeah, okay. One more time and we get a sick reward. I actually didn't want to fight him. I'm out here killing these scorpion things because I need the nails. I need one more to finish off the daggers. That's all I was out here for. But then he happened to be here as well. The sandstorm strikes, remember to raise your sand wall. That says to me that there's a sandstorm out. So we're gonna raise our sand wall. The perfect opening ceremony day. It's a sandstorm. What? All right.
Come back here, you dirty varmint!
I should check on the water tower. Yes, we should.
Burgess, are you all right? What happened?
Logan! He came out of nowhere. I couldn't stop him.
It's okay, as long as no one's hurt. Well?
The coward escaped.
He's gone too far this time.
I'm afraid you're right, Sheriff. I think we need to face the truth. Logan is no longer the person we knew. He and his gang need to be brought in. For too long, we have allowed him to do whatever he liked because we respected his paw. But after the temple incident, the hijacked train, now with this water tower, it's just the last straw.
What's wrong with that boy?
Oh man, Howlett would have been so sad to see his boy acting such a fool.
We showed
Would he
those
now?
eaglers that Sandrock ain't nothing to mess with. What's a couple of podunk, two-bit crooks to brave folk like us? I say, we get a posse together and make Logan pay for what he's done.
Say no more, Minister. Civil Corps with me. Let's see if we can't track down that ne'er-do-well before the trail goes cold.
Okay.
Here now, as senior officer and guy who's been here in this town way longer than your Mr. Macho Protein huffing behind, I give the orders round here. But, yeah. Unsure? Do what Penn said. Let's ride.
Now, we need to get ourselves a new water tower in a hurry.
I'll
Without
be
it,
right on
our
it.
town can't easily access water from the oasis. The only solace I can find in all this mess is that at the very least, the water tower was almost empty. Our next shipment of water ought to arrive soon. But before
That looks like a treasure chest hiding back there.
Where is that Commerce Commissioner?
Right behind you, Minister.
Yes. Yen, I need your guild to help our town rebuild this water tower before the next water shipment. I trust y'all can handle it?
Is the sun hot? Does sand sting? Of course we can handle it. We'll also make the new water tower absolutely, positively Logan-proof. There's just one minor thing. The inconvenient matter of the bill. Of course. I'll just put it on the tab. I'll have my builders working on it by tomorrow. Hear
Really,
that,
man?
builders?
Really?
Oh, drat! Where did the other one go? Go find that slacker coworker of yours and tell her to expect the job to begin first thing in the morning. Pronto!
All right, folks, let's move along then. Nothing more to see here. Let's just trust in our Civil Corps that there will be no more of these incidents.
Indeed, y'all. Rest assured that everything is going to turn out all right in the end.
It will, because I'm the hero. Now, can I put on my mask and put up my sand wall? I don't know if I can, no, I can't do anything with it right now. But there is a chest back here. I had just the right angle to see that. Around the world in however many days. Ha. Ha ha. Okay. Find me in. I will, but I want to get my sand wall up. Like, I did not want to go into that cutscene. I wanted to get my sand wall up to protect from all of this mess. I wanted to get my machines going. You know, recycler, smelter, whatever. Show must go on, scheduled 12 tomorrow. Okay, so we won't do it on the day of a sandstorm. Because, yeah, I had stuff blow away. That's part of the problem with sandstorms, is like recycled stuff will blow away in them. Okay, so now we need to find Mian. Now that I'm protected from the storm.
I'm telling you, Logan's innocent.
What?
I know Logan. We practically grew up together. He was always the goody two-shoes. I just can't accept that he would do something like this.
Well, what you can and can't
Elsie,
accept is different from what's
everyone saw him
true.
bomb the temple, and then the water tower, and then there's all the other stuff. I mean...
I just want to be sure. Please?
Alright, what can I help you with?
Where even is she?
See, I don't think he did this without reason. I want to take a look at his house, which is right here, and do some hands-on investigating. For the truth.
What do you need me for?
Because
you're
smarter than me, okay?
Don't sell yourself short, Elsie.
Oh, don't try to be nice, Mian. I'm dumber than a box of rocks. We all know it. The only way we're gonna learn all the facts is if I can get your help.
Okay.
I do want to help.
There she is.
I don't think we can just walk
So
in.
we're in agreement then.
We need to break in.
Hey, keep it down. You trying to get us in trouble? Shoot.
Hi. I saw that.
Move along. You didn't see nothing.
What are you
I
two
guess
doing?
we're breaking into Logan's house to look for clues as to why he went off the deep end and blew up the temple.
And we're
Okay.
gonna prove Logan's innocent too.
Yeah, sure. Hey, why don't you join us, Elsie? I think we could use one more member of the team who's,
Cool, calm, and collected?
Oh yeah, cool, calm, collected. Just like me.
Yeah, just
All right,
like you.
you made your point. You're in. But I better not hear about you squealing. Especially not to my pa.
well, then, shall we? The sooner we get through this, the sooner I can fix that window.
Yeah. Definitely want to fix the window. Don't
Hunker
want
in, you
any
two.
evidence.
Spread out and look for clues.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
I already came in here a while back. I didn't find nothing. That's where y'all and them higher education brains of y'all's come in.
Alright. Let's look around then.
Sure.
Hey, what's this?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
I seen everything over there. Bunch of lame junk.
Bunch of lame
No,
junk.
Elsie, this is a clue.
Huh? No way.
Yes, way. Take a look.
It's a ginormous picture. A massive picture. And it was ripped. Interact with clues to enter the investigation interface. Find the highlighted item for detailed investigation. View all of the details of the item by rotating it. Important information from clues can be repeated. When you obtain a clue, your progress will be updated in the top right corner. Photo was torn in two. They split up. Finally got it. I had hit that rip before, but I had to do it right at the top.
I hardly recognize anybody in this photo. Is that Logan's paw? And that's probably his ma. How come I've never heard anything about her?
Sorry to interrupt, but how does this prove Logan's innocent?
It doesn't.
Everything we find here is a piece of the puzzle. Every object tells a small part of a bigger story. Also, Logan is not innocent. I would really give that one a rest. However, learning the motives of everyone involved brings us closer to the truth. And there's one person in this photo who will be able to tell us all about what happened at this wedding.
Yeah.
Exactly. Owen is here in the background of this photo. He was there. He must know more about Logan's past. Her first clue.
This photo is so old, I ain't even born yet. Hardly recognize anyone on here.
Yeah.
Well, I've brought my camera. Why don't I start taking photos of anything we find that's interesting? I can mail copies to you guys, then later we can ask people in town about what we find.
Sure.
But,
sounds like a plan.
Subtle. We're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
Alright, let's spread out and keep looking.
Okay.
Howlett? Who could that be?
Logan's paw.
Precisely. No doubt. The builder deduced this from the torn photograph and the initials H and C. H for Howlett.
Or someone just asked pretty much anybody in town. Everybody knows Logan's pa's name. I thought y'all were just playing around.
Yes, of course. Anyway, why is Logan interested in medicine? Somehow I don't see him as the type to shift from monster hunter to doctor. Why did he need to consult a doctor anyway? Well, despite the indecipherable handwriting, I can decipher that Dr. Fang probably wrote this prescription. Let's ask him about it later.
Okay, so there's something over here. I did not find everything on this. There we go. The flower.
Oh, what a lovely picture. Looks like it was drawn by Jasmine.
Okay, now y'all are playing around. What's a kid's drawing got to do with any of this?
I don't know.
Well, obviously, it shows us that,
Logan
I
was
think
well
so
liked.
as well. If Jasmine was friends with Haru and Logan, I mean, they can't be that bad, right?
When you like somebody and they do something to hurt you, that makes you double mad. That's why everyone wants to bring Logan in.
I think you're right, Elsie. Can you go talk to Jasmine later?
Sure.
Maybe she knows something we've overlooked.
Alright, we got Haru's work table, which... different room. The weapon rack and desk of inventions. So let's go look around.
Hey, I know some of this stuff. Isn't this RVO's 100% organic Sandrock skin cream? And is this a recipe on how to make it?
You use beauty products?
Yeah, so?
I just always thought... Never mind.
Anyway, the products here are all unique to RVO's store. I kind of wanted to make some for myself, but he said they were all trade secrets. You're telling me Logan came up with the recipes?
No.
Of course not. Logan wouldn't concern himself with such meaningless pursuits. The nerd you seek goes by the name of...
Haru.
You got it. But,
Yeah,
wait,
became my
why
buddy.
is this important again?
It means RVO got these recipes from Haru, which means RVO might know something. The more we learn, the more tangled things become. Logan and his friends seem to be talented people, and now they're putting those talents to use in the wrong place. Let's ask RVO what he knows. I don't think he'll be able to claim these as trade secrets anymore.
Yeah. What do we got here? Black powder in a bottle. Handmade fuse. Chemical fertilizer and gunpowder develop bombs. Part of the fuse is covered in a layer of material that can produce oxygen so the fuse burns uninterrupted. And a bomb casing.
These small bombs are meticulously crafted. The fact that they're made from everyday objects show that whoever made them had a good understanding of chemistry.
Yes, they did.
Gosh, the standard of villainy really is pretty high around these parts, huh? Based on what I've heard about Logan, something like this is too sophisticated for him to have crafted himself. He must have someone really clever working for him, or backing him. Who's someone in Sandrock who does a lot of fighting? Someone who might know who's been setting Logan up with these improvised bombs.
Penn?
Bingo! Penn's seen his share of fights. I'm sure he'll know where Logan's been getting his bombs from.
I doubt it. Penn's not that smart. Okay, so we need a marked map and the weapon rack. Here's the weapon rack. We got helmet. Space is empty. It's obvious the weapon was placed here considering the length that's probably a dagger. We got some boots. Heavy sword that hasn't been used in a while, it's still sharp.
This must be Logan's paw's equipment. And Logan probably took the missing dagger. That's the only explanation that makes sense. What do you think?
Impressive.
Well, you know, elementary and all that. I'm sure you figured that one out already.
He's also got a chainsaw
But
up
thanks
here.
anyway.
Hate to get in the way of y'all's mutual back-patting, but Logan and his father were monster hunters. Of course they had fighting gear.
Monster hunters who had their weapons forged by Hugo. Look at that insignia. I'll get you a picture of the equipment later. Can you go and show it to Hugo? Maybe he can tell us more about the father-son pair.
I just need to find the marked map, which is right here. 5. All clues found.
This is an action plan for the bombing of the temple. Wow. I feel we found a key clue. But why does the plan feel like it's been rejected and changed?
Because it has been?
This is all a bunch of malarkey. Logan would never come up with no plan. And certainly not a plan with no revisions. He just does whatever his heart tells him.
Elsie, you're a genius!
Huh?
This map gives us a clue about Logan's...
impulsiveness?
Exactly! I can see it now. It's the wee hours of the morning. Haru, Logan's right-hand man, is scribbling madly on this map, begging Logan to see reason.
No, Haru. I'm a mean bandit guy and I do whatever I want.
Logan snatches Haru's plans right out of his hands, crumples them up and throws them onto the floor.
We're bombing the temple and that's that.
Hey, wait a sec. You just made all that stuff up.
Yes, you did.
That'll prove a dadgum thing.
Yes. Everything I just said was pure conjecture. I suppose I could be wrong about everything. I guess they could have crumpled up that map for any number of reasons. This does give me another idea, though. Logan's attitude towards the church. I think it would be worthwhile to ask some of the pastors what their view on all this is.
Okay.
Well, we searched everywhere, dusted every corner, and looked in every nook and cranny.
And we came up with diddly squat. It's a bunch of chicken scratch. Oh, phooey. Had me going there for a second.
We came up with leads.
Well, who knows? This could be exactly the break in the case we were looking for. The bombs, the medicine, Haru and Logan's past. It's all connected somehow. I just can't figure it out yet.
What's your take on all this?
There's something more to discover.
I don't know, partner. I think I need to take a breather. I've been doing this investigating thing forever. Let's give Mion some time to ponder on these here photographs. And perhaps we might reconvene at a later date.
Oh, okay.
Thanks again for believing in me. Sorry I made you guys do all this. I still think Logan's a good guy, though.
I hope you're right, Elsie. I know your heart is in the right place.
I mean, he's not a terrible guy.
Don't talk like it's over. Maybe there
It looks
really
bad
is something
now,
more we
but
can
as
do.
we move through it,
All right, gang.
there's some
mailboxes
issues,
for
but
updates. Let's all head
we
home.
haven't got all the information. So, may look bad, but leave his house. Do I have to go out through the window? Yep.
That was exhilarating. I never thought I'd...
Hey guys, hanging out in front of Logan's old house, I see.
Quick, say something smooth.
Say the word and I'll take him out.
And there's nothing here. I think I saw a giant yak mill in the east.
Uh-oh. I better go then. You be careful now.
Bye-bye, Ussur.
That was a close one. Nice work.
Thanks.
All right, let's split up, gang. I'll provide updates for everyone via the mail. Check your mailboxes.
Yeah, I will. I'm still going to have to wait for the opening ceremony, though. I've got to get past that, otherwise I can't go out and get any resources, do any kind of, grinding. get any sort of scrap piles. Like, I'm stuck not being able to do anything in between episodes until I do this opening ceremony and find out what's next. And in fact, I think we're just going to jump to it. It's early in the morning. That took a while, but just get me to the next day so we can do the ceremony.
Howdy! Did you get Mion's letter? Never mind, it's a bit of a chore. Here, check out these puppies. All the photos from yesterday.
Sweet.
Yep, I'd probably steer clear of that mailbox of yours for today. But even if you didn't and someone did write you a letter telling you to hold up on the investigation, you'd ignore it, wouldn't ya? 'Cause we made a promise to get to the bottom of all this, didn't we? Your
So apparently
mission,
that's me
if
in.
you choose to accept it, is to take these here photographs to the folk we talked about yesterday and find out what all they know. I'd take care of it myself, but to be honest, I can't rightly stand listening to half the folk around here for more than about a minute and a half. So the responsibility therefore lands squarely on you and your lonesome.
Okay.
With all this here evidence and whatnot, everybody'll have no choice but to spill the beans about what they know. At least, I assume that's how it works. So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeehaw! Knew I could count on you. Once we clear Logan's name, we'll be heroes. Maybe they'll hold a parade for us. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
Right.
I gotta get back to the ranch before my pa notices there ain't nobody keeping the yak mail company. Let's meet up at the Blue Moon once you've got the scoop.
Sure. From Jan. Okay, we've got stuff for our tank. Failed to realize flashing those photos we took all over town could really get us in a lot of trouble. Okay. And I got a relic bag from G.
Oh, hey there. Here for the ceremony, huh? Well, this is it. I paid an arm and a leg getting advertising all the way out to Atara. And this is the turnout. Logan. Why couldn't he have blown up the water tower next week? Or better yet, not at all?
That would have been great too.
On the bright side, since there's no one here, there's no one to see how miserable of a failure this is. Thanks for coming out to show your support. I'm sure you've still got plenty to do after the attack. It means a lot.
Yeah, I've got a lot to do,
This ain't the end of the world, though. Maybe once the Civil Corps finally catch that no-good-Nick, I'll paint the sleds a different color and rebrand the whole thing or something. I
Okay.
even had this gift specially picked out for my first customer, and I guess my first customer is you now, huh?
Yep.
I guess technically Burgess was here first, but his beliefs wouldn't allow him to accept a relic. Here you go. Oh,
Thanks.
Speaking of Burgess, he wanted to talk to you. He feels responsible for getting the ball rolling on this thing, I guess. I mean, this is nobody's fault but Logan's, but I couldn't convince him otherwise. Catch you later. We'll get him next time.
So it didn't go over very well. Got it. Okay, I'll go talk to Burgess, and then we'll see what happens. What?
Hey there. Gosh, real shame about all this.
Yeah.
It seems like this whole entertainment thing blew up in our faces, and it's all my fault. If I just hadn't bothered with that darn survey. Well, I suppose one could blame Logan, as his antics did scare everyone away from the ceremony, but
yeah.
Oh shucks, let's call it 50-50.
Let's
What's
not.
more, I realized that my survey, which was intended to support the need for giving people in town a rest, actually ended up putting you builders back to work. Well, I'm real sorry that things turned out like this. Foresight is not your strong suit. Miguel always says that about me.
How would you predict a
If it means
explosion?
anything, I did want to tell you that I think you did a really great job on the sand sled thing, even if nobody showed up.
Yeah, thanks.
All the stuff you've been doing for Sandrock, well, a lot of people appreciate it. We're all rooting for you.
Thanks,
So,
Burgess.
I saved up some money and got you a week-long pass to ride on Katori's sand sled game as many times as you want. I got one for Mion, too, since you guys have been working so hard lately. Well, have fun. Be careful, those sleds can get real speedy. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
You're looking kind of serious. Is everything okay? Oh, gosh. You want to know about that night?
No, I really don't.
Well, let me think. Everything is a bit fuzzy for me. I was taking the late shift, helping out with patrols, making sure nobody snuck in to see old Howlett, who was being quarantined.
Why?
It was a stressful time for all of us, but obviously Logan was affected the most. Sure enough, he showed up and the last thing I remember is me politely explaining to him that going into the temple right then was against the rules. Then everything went black. When I woke up, everybody helped me to my feet and wanted to know what happened, but I didn't really see anything. It's all very sad. I can't help but think if Logan hadn't acted so irrationally, perhaps his father would still be... Some things are best not to dwell on. What happened happened. No one wanted it to be this way. Blaming anyone won't bring him back. I think the sooner Logan accepts that and takes responsibility for what he did, well, perhaps the sooner we can have him back in the flock. Maybe the reason no one's talked about this much since you've been here is we are all really sad about the way things turned out. Maybe some people also fear that it's something they did that drove Logan down this path. Logan will come back to the light one day. I'm sure of it. Just make sure to stay safe out there. And remember, we're all in this together, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
I just did. Accidentally. Sorry, became your associate. Awesome. I don't really want to talk to Burgess about that stuff yet. I don't have a time limit on talking to the people. And now that I've got that one thing out of the way, it's basically Water Tower talking to people. So I'll have some time to go get some resources in between episodes. I don't know if I can get to this mysterious box or whatever is going on out here. Oh god, bypass, yes. I want to see what this is, if I can.
Oh hey, you're diving today too, huh? Hey, check this out! A mysterious black box. It doesn't have a latch or anything, and I can't break it open either. Believe me, I tried. I have to know what's inside. It's driving me crazy! The box must be holding something inside. What do you think I should do?
Talk to Chi?
Sure. Director Chi knows all kinds of stuff. Maybe he's even encountered one of these things before. I'll stop by the research center tomorrow around 6 p.m. You should join me if you have time.
I do.
Well, I've got enough ores for today, I reckon. Be seeing you.
So I can't really do much in the way of grinding in between episodes. Yeah. That would have been unavoidable. I would have come down here to gain, you know, bronze or copper and tin ore, and that cutscene would have popped up. So it's a good thing I got it out of the way, but it does mean I won't have a lot of time for getting any type of resources. So back home we go. Don't need my sand wall anymore, don't need that hat anymore. And that's where we're gonna wrap this one up. Well, we got through the opening ceremony and Logan blew up our water tower. Not a good thing. Very, very bad. We already had water issues, now we got more water issues. Anyway, that will be all for this one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when I post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you all in the next one. Bye!